everybody. Merry Christmas. In 3 days. What's the date today?
3 days.
3 days. 22nd of December. Episode 63, I think, of the Casual Report. I'm your host, JT. As always, chilling. 2 days, 3 hours, 27 minutes. Bam. Joining me today is Dan the man. Dan.
Yes.
2 things.
Yes.
1. Merry Christmas, mate.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Balls in. What you been up to, mate?
Well, as everyone knows, the daily grind.
The daily grind.
First of all, always a pleasure.
Always, mate.
Always. In terms of actual things I enjoy doing,
well,
so I finished Fallen Order last week.
What did you think of Fallen Order? Did you tell us, or was that over the weekend?
I did tell you.
You did.
It's just
Did you tell us here?
not in the casual report.
Well, go for it, mate.
I didn't finish by that time. No, it's just like you get to a point in that game where you think I can beat anything, and then it throws it straight back in your face.
Yep, it's beautiful. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very, very good game, and like if you've not played it, play it. It's if you're a Star Wars fan, even if you're not, just play it 'cause it's grand.
Jam. Do
Yes.
you play Fallen Order, please? I don't think you like Star Wars, do you?
I don't think I do.
No.
Yes, I've played it twice
Why did you play it twice?
because it's a glorious game and deserves to be played twice.
Tremendous, to be fair. I've not played it twice. I've got
Finished it on PlayStation and PC.
chilling. In a minute. Daniel,
The second one.
Yes.
what else you been doing?
So I finally went back to Bloodborne and realised why I left in the first place.
Why did you leave in the first place?
Because it's dead hard. No, so most people know I'm a Dark Souls fan. Always have been. And the thing with Bloodborne is it's
too good.
great. It's great.
It's too good.
I love the setting. I love the actual entire thing. But I like the reason that, like, I play Souls, and the reason I enjoy it so much is because you've got a shield and a sword, and you can block and you can parry. In Bloodborne, you don't get that. So you get hit, you're absolutely battered.
Yeah, man.
So I still have to learn to get used to the whole not blocking, the parrying, this sort of stuff, and just trying to knock them back. I think that's my major problem at the moment. But what I played of it, I do love these style of games, so I will go back to it at some point. I might even do a little bit tonight. I don't know.
Tonight?
We'll see.
You work tomorrow?
I am.
I'll get to bed, mate.
I'm doing a 1:30 tomorrow. 1:30.
You are?
Yep.
You're
doing
doing
a
the
1:11.
What
Got
is
a graveyard shift.
That is nonsense, mate.
Yeah.
Absolute nonsense.
And just to finish up, I did a little bit of Smash on Saturday. I nearly 2-stock Scotty, which I will always say. I nearly 2-stock Scotty.
Glorious.
Nice,
I can vouch. I was there.
Yeah, exactly. I nearly. Did anyone 2-stock him?
Yeah, I did.
I would
I
have.
did beat him this weekend, but I took 2 stocks from him.
Nice one. And I have been doing some Assassin's Creed Syndicate because
Syndicate's one in London, right?
Assassin's Creed Croydon.
That's what I called it.
Yeah,
It's
Croydon,
Assassin's Creed Croydon. 'Cause it starts in Croydon and then goes to London. The old 1860s London.
Balls off it, mate. How's that?
It's not dated well.
No.
So my major complaint is the combat engine. It's very almost overpowered. Cause like you're there. Yes, you're an assassin. I get it. You can fight. You can do all this. But when you're in a crowd of 12 people, just blocking and countering everybody's attacks, it just loses its sense of realism. So yeah, it's a little bit on the iffy side, but
Aye.
I'm getting through it.
No lie. I can appreciate that. That have you been doing? You've been chilling apart from all that gaming, mate.
Me and Mary watched some Doc Martin over the weekend.
How was
that? It's actually like I've never watched
But
it
Martin's
before.
quite funny, to be fair. I know
It
we're
is quite
laughing,
funny.
but it's quite funny.
Yeah, and like I've never actually watched it before, and I'm actually getting into it. So yeah, it's quite good. What else did we watch? Can't remember. We watched something. I can't remember exactly what we watched. My memory's that bad. Mary, what did we watch?
Dan, you get Bake Off, you mad head.
We watched Bake Off, didn't we?
When's the fucking New Year special? Doesn't matter. You've been chilling, mate. It's all good.
Yes.
Joining me and Dan is Jam, the resident Rocket League expert. How are we?
Good.
You've been living the dream.
Off today? Off tomorrow?
Ask me if I was off today.
I'm
Ask me if
living
I'm
the
off
dream.
tomorrow.
Are you?
No.
Of course not.
I'm grafting, mate. Like, it's like, listen, right. Get to it in a minute, Jam, but get a fucking 9 to 5 shitty office job. It's great. I'm like, is it?
Is it though?
Is it though? I mean, it's fine, but
It's better than being
It's refreshing from going from like working in a bar, finishing at 2 a.m. to finishing at 5 o'clock every day. There's a difference there.
I was finishing at like 7 or 8. Most of the time 7. And you know how it is. But I'm chilling. I can't moan. I'm not going to complain about anything because that's what I do mostly. Jam, what have you been up to?
Not much really. Rocket League standard. Been playing some Cold War.
How's
I've
that?
actually been enjoying that online. I've just
enjoying
been playing it like before.
You've been laying waste to both of us or what?
I've been being slapped by a 13-year-old more than likely, but towards the latter part of my session I just had, I started getting used to it and owning people.
Laying up those numbers, mate.
Playing the
some
objective like you're supposed to do.
Just walk around submachine gun, fucking laying waste to everyone. Don't play the objectives, mate. It's not got time for that.
And then I'm not actually I have not even played Cyberpunk in the last like 3 days.
I've not played it. It just leaves us out. Shock, it's in the rundown today. Shock.
Surprisingly.
But it just rubbed it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Jam.
I also watched the film today.
What's the film?
Excellent film.
What film is it?
It's a certain film about pirates and
a Caribbean
South.
coastline. Which one?
It was the second. It was the one. You know the one.
There's
I got
three-
a jar. I got a jar.
What y'all be willing to do to fetch back witty Jack?
Oh, you got to touch your destiny about you, Will Turner.
It was that one.
Which you put out Dead Man's Chest, right?
Sail to the end of the earth.
Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah, Manchester, the best one. That's so good. Great film.
I like Precursor Back Pill, to be fair, but I don't know. It's between. I can't pick.
It'll definitely be between the first and second for me.
It's definitely between the first 3 and then
The third
5
one's
is
not
okay.
in the conversation, although it's a good film. It's not in the conversation of the best one.
I must admit, but it's definitely not up there as being the best. I don't think. I would never have said that.
No, it's not.
And then let's not talk about, well, to be fair, Salazar's Revenge wasn't as bad as I thought
Yeah,
it was.
I watched one of them. It wasn't the one with Kaylee. No, what's her name? Effie from Skins. What's her name? Oh, I forgot her name.
Honestly, can't remember the 4th one. I just remember it being bad.
Jesus Christ, I can't remember her name. That one wasn't horrific, but it wasn't good. It wasn't horrific.
Salazar's Revenge is okay.
Yeah, because he's in it, isn't he? I can't remember his name either. Salazar.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No Country for Old Men guy.
Yeah. Good actor. That film's fine. Jam.
Yeah.
Sephiroth, talk to me.
He's actually, yeah. I was having fun playing with him the other day.
Mate, I'm speaking as a Sephiroth expert because I'm elite now. Sephiroth.
I didn't beat Scotty, but I had some really good games.
As a professional, I would have come close.
I remember you having one very close battle with him, didn't you, with Sephiroth?
Yeah. Had some few close ones, but one was extra close.
Yeah, like proper close.
Why didn't you beat him?
I think he feared for his life. He actually did fear for his life at one point, I think.
But as per, Scotty's just ridiculous with everybody he picks up.
I've basically said it. He sees formulas. It's like the Matrix when he's playing Smash.
He's a scientist, to be fair. So
yeah,
however, I will put on record right now that I got Sephiroth into Elite before he did. So, how does that tell you?
That he didn't play it.
No, I'm a professional, and I should be spoken to with respect. Yeah, do you understand?
By who?
To be fair, that's a good point. You've been up to that else, or you've just been chilling?
No, that's it, and working.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
What have you been doing?
Not really, just Sephiroth, really, and a bit of a smidge of Immortals. I was going to go with Cyberpunk, but I couldn't be asked, so I went on Immortals instead.
I don't know what's going on in Cyberpunk. I spoke to Sophie earlier. She's about 15, 16 out in Cyberpunk, and I said, "Do you understand what's going on?" She's like, "No."
People got metal in them. You can walk around with magnets, dragging them around with it. That doesn't matter. Maybe thinking, everyone, quickly, why aren't you wearing your fucking stupid jacket and tie and shit? It's Christmas, isn't it? It's Darth Vader Christmas jumper on. I wanted
you need to up your game about a Christmas suit.
Yeah, but that's what's that suit website called? Impos suits, I think.
They're expensive.
I don't know. I'm gonna find it.
Novelty suits you wear once a year.
No, it's not Impos suit. I can't remember the fucking name of it, but it's still good. Yeah, I've been chilling. Jam. Question.
Yes.
Franchise you bum off, right? Well, you may have heard of it. I'm not sure if you know it or not.
Do you want a niche one?
I want a niche franchise. Not a lot of people kind of have heard of it.
There has been a goal.
Update. Breaking news. There's been a goal.
Lacazette has scored.
No one cares. What is it? The Carabao Cup?
Yeah, it's Carabao Cup.
No one cares. This is not a football podcast, Jam. No one cares. Is it not about? If it's not about the Toffees or Town, no one cares.
I would say the amount of times we've heard Leighton Baines mentioned.
Leighton Baines is a glorious human being, and I'll have less of that cheek, mate. Less of the besmirching of Leighton Baines on this show.
Less of the sass.
Oh, mate, I saw the amount of rude people on Twitter you would not believe, mate. Because it was his birthday last week, and it was like a good left back, like top 3 Premier League. I'm biased.
If there was no other left backs, he'd be top 3.
No. And just the besmirching and disrespect to his name, I was just like, this is outrageous.
Jack, this isn't a football podcast. No one cares.
It's a Leighton Baines podcast now, mate. It's a Leighton Baines report. Jam.
The Leighton Baines report.
Back on the track, mate. Question.
Yes.
There is a lot of Star Wars nonsense coming out. I don't know if you've seen it.
It's been Marvelised, mate.
Yeah. The MCUs, if you will. They'll comics do this all the time. I'm not going to sit here and whinge. I'm going to sit here and whinge about it. But what is this too much Star Wars or?
See, at first I thought, yeah, it's like there is such thing as too much.
There is too much of a good thing and all that shit.
But if you're breaking it down anyway, it's not all along the same kind of thing. So like when we got the Marvel announcement. So usually it's like we're making Marvel phase whatever, and there's this film, this film, this film. You know, they're all films.
Yeah.
They're all live action films, you know it. But
yeah,
with the Star Wars announcements, we got a film, we've got a TV series, we've got animated series, things like that. So there's snippets of basically what I take from this is I probably won't be that interested in all of them, but I'm quite interested in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was gonna say, like, of all the ones here, the ones that least interest me are sort of like the the droid-based ones. You know, like Andor, Patch, Rangers.
Andor's not droid.
What is it?
Andor's the Cassian Andor from Rogue One.
Right, okay.
I'm in all day, mate.
So this is pre.
You see, I'd be more bothered about Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ahsoka, and Rogue Squadron.
Question, Jam.
And Lando.
Jam.
Lando's.
And we don't know, by the way, if it's Donald Glover playing Lando or
we know it's Donald
we're actually
Glover,
getting Billy D.
We know it's Donald Glover, don't we? Or do we not?
I don't know. I saw an article the other day. It's like, who's going to play Lando?
Oh no, this article said Topazi World. I'm not sure. Is it? It's either Topaz iWorld or Topazi World. I'm not sure. It's Topazi World. I've just seen it at the top. The article, what's it called? Writer's not put the name anywhere, so I'm sorry, but it says that it's not sure if it's going to be Donald Glover or I've forgotten his name. You just
Billy
D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams. Which would you prefer, Jam? Or would you prefer flashing between both?
No, I would. I'd prefer one or the other. See, I think that they could make it'd be cool watching the origin story of Lando and maybe having cameos of young Han Solo pop in and out.
That'd be cool.
So if it's after Solo, because there was rumors of a second Solo film, because it just didn't do as well as the main Star Wars franchise. Of course, it didn't. It won't. But it's a good film. I would love to see Billy D. Williams do it, but I don't think it will be Billy D. Williams.
How old is he now? Ish.
He's got to be close to 80, hasn't he?
70s.
Yeah.
60s, 70s.
Do we really need that?
I think he has to. He's not very mobile. He has to walk. He has a walking stick and stuff like that. So when you see him in Rise of Skywalker, he's very stationary.
He's a bit older than that. He's 83.
Well, there you go, then.
Jam. It's going to be Donald Glover.
I'd love to see it though.
Yeah.
I don't want an outsider. I don't want a third person. It has to be Donald Glover.
You would not accept the third person.
Or Billy D. Williams.
Okay, that's cool. Question. Rangers of the New Republic, right? That's them villains from Mandalorian, right? Is that right?
I don't know. I've not even looked at. No, I don't know.
Is it not them?
It's going to be around that timeline.
Yeah, it says on this website, The Positive World, it says that it's set in that timeline.
Yeah, so Ahsoka, Rangers of the New Republic, and Mandalorian are all same timeline. And I think the Rangers are the what's her face, Cara Dune.
What's her name? Bo-Katan.
Cara Dune.
Whatever her name is. Yeah, sound.
Cara Dune is the woman.
No, I don't speak nerdy Star Wars, mate. You have to.
The Mandalorian's
I know
the
you
drop
mean,
trooper.
you fucking gimp.
She's not.
Jam.
She's not.
The Bad Batch, which I always read as the Bad Bitch. Is that interest you? That animated? It's animated, by the way. That one.
It's animated. It's Clone Wars animated.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to power my way through the Clone Wars now and into season 1. Bad Batch, a squadron of clone troopers are in the Clone Wars.
Oh, are they? That makes sense. That makes more sense.
So it's their story within the Clone Wars.
And where are we now? Sorry. Andor. Ahsoka is going to be great, right? She's mint. Sorry, Dan.
Rosario Dawson's really cool. Ahsoka.
There's a Rogue Squadron film.
Can't wait for that
by
one.
Wonder Woman director Patty Jenkins, which sign me up, mate. I'm in.
Do you want to hear something buzzing as well?
Go on.
Hang on, if I make it right. Rogue. Oh, when's it set? Actually, let me find out.
I'm just gonna.
It could be wrong.
I'm just gonna. And well, there's a few. Mandalorian season 3. Jam. Where's that gonna go? Oh dear.
What do you mean, where's that gonna go?
You know where that's gonna go, mate. You know where they're going. And obviously.
What do you mean, the timeline?
No, the plot, you gimp. With and I don't want to say because Dan's here, but so nice Sam too, Dan, and obviously Taika Waititi's Star Wars film, December 2023. Sign me up. Have you seen Jojo Rabbit?
No,
it's a good film. Have you seen it, Dan?
Say again, sorry.
Have you seen Jojo Rabbit?
Jojo Rabbit?
Yeah.
No.
The Nazi kid with a Jewish girl in it.
No,
It's fucking funny.
I
It's
haven't
great.
seen it.
It's great.
No.
Whoa.
Rogue Squadron
mate.
set after Return of the Jedi.
Right. So it could.
So it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to see basically the rebellion cleaning up the Empire.
I'm in. No, yeah, I'm in. That leads me to my next question. The first question, I should say, is it too much or not?
No.
If they turn out well and well done, no.
Look how big the Marvel franchise is, and if they're giving that this treatment, then it will only grow.
Are you not worn out of the Marvel stuff?
See, I don't have a. I mean, I'm into this Marvel stuff, but I'm not. It's not like Star Wars for me, so I don't pay attention to it too much. It just happens. It comes out. Oh, there's a trailer for this comes out. It's there, yeah.
Yeah.
But with all the Star Wars things that's been announced, you've got things that will appeal to the younger generation. You've got things that appeal to our generation. We'll be the prequel kids, I suppose.
You're the prequel kids. I'm not. Don't
We're
call me
the
that.
prequel
Don't
kids.
call
You have
me
to
a
deal
fucking.
with it.
I'll smash your head in, mate.
We were kids when the prequel came out.
Shut up.
And then there's definitely stuff there for the OG generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I think the Mandalorian works.
I'm disappointed though. They still haven't done a Star Wars film/TV series that I actually wanted.
Knights of the
Republic. Let's go, boys.
Revan, give me Revan backstory, please. His lore is just immense.
I'm in.
It's just like, I'd be all over it.
Yeah.
Not just that, though. I'd want I want a TV series based off of the older Sith, not but like prior to Palpatine, like Bane and like.
Well, there isn't any story currently that isn't, but Palpatine is not around. What in the timeline of it? If they do make a Knights of the Republic, that's when we would have no Palpatine existing at all.
Yeah, and that's what I'm wanting. I want it back at the time in which like the older Sith emperors and stuff like that. Because it's like some of the backstories there are immense, but they just don't get any credit.
Essentially, the Star Wars we know and we've seen is like the end of the Jedi's and end of the Sith. It's the far end of all the history of it all.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but apparently Taika Waititi's film, he is interested in that sort of stuff.
He is.
So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will just.
Legend, mate.
Apparently, it's going to be nothing related to what we see now. So when we see his film, it's just going to be completely brand new to everyone, but just Star Wars.
That's
years
what
and years and years before.
Yeah,
like we're not going to have cameos here and links here or that.
Even then, like you obviously know about Plagueis, don't you? Who was obviously the Sith mentor of Sidious, obviously. Yeah, I'd want something about him as well because he's quite an interesting character because obviously he was trying to use the dark side to almost keep people alive.
But we know how that story ends already.
Yeah, that's true. But
prequels,
a bit of backstory would be nice. Yeah, we know that. I stabbed him in the back.
So,
but, yeah.
rolling, yeah?
I'm buzzing for it all.
Buzzing.
Well, yeah, we'll be all over it.
I'm very much looking forward to Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think Ewan McGregor is... He, as much as people don't like the prequels, I can see why. I like them. But he did carry them films.
Oh, he did, actually.
100% he carried those films.
Ewan McGregor, Sam Jackson, Liam Neeson. Their backs hurt, mate.
Even Liam Neeson was a bit...
He was cool.
He was alright.
I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Like the one disappointment for me with Phantom Menace was there wasn't more Darth Maul. Darth Maul is just a sick character, and it like
3 seconds.
It's just extreme, and he's just there for like 2 fight scenes, and
I think it's so sick that we live in a world now where the fans have so much power of what happens in
Sonic
these
the Hedgehog
franchises.
movie.
Yeah,
That was deserved though. To be fair, because that fucking render was horrific. But go on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so that's an example of it. Like, oh, look how shit that Sonic was. Everyone uproared about it. They fixed it.
Do you know why they uproared about it?
Because it was awful.
You see the state of it.
And the fact, like, Brooklyn Nine-Nine got cancelled. Uproar on the internet. Guess what happened? They brought it back. Well, another network bought it. And Darth Maul was bought out, resurrected by the fan base.
Twice.
Pretty much. Twice, right. Yeah. And then there's now rumours of Mace Windu.
Mate, you see that tweet?
And there is another character that has been resurrected, but I will not say just in case people...
They don't really kill him off per se. There are chances he was still alive. Maybe.
It's an open ending, but you presume he was dead.
Yes, exactly.
And Yoda felt when Yoda felt it.
What story would you like if Mace Windu came back? Because I know
I have no idea. It'd be sick if he's in Mandalorian 3.
That would be cool. But no, I'd want him to be
very old at that point.
I think the whole Grey Jedi thing, because obviously he's not strictly good or bad in a way, in the way he does stuff. So the whole Grey Jedi thing would be quite an interesting storyline for him.
But they confirmed that at the end of Rise of Skywalker. What?
Would you like to see more Grey Jedis?
I think that's... Yeah. I wouldn't be against it, because Ahsoka obviously is now, I imagine. Rey is.
Ish.
Well, at the end, she's not bad, she's not good, she understands both.
She's chilling, mate.
So, I think that's just, where it's going to go now if they do films beyond, like... They're just...
where do they go though? Where do they go? This is the thing for the actual movies. Where do they go? 'Cause, like, you could use Rey.
I don't think we'll get a Skywalker saga films.
No,
for a long, long time if we get more. And if we do, they'd have to get the OG cast like from the sequel trilogy on board again, and it have to be like 15, 20 years time.
Yeah.
I don't think it could be like, let's wait 2 or 3 years and then do some more.
Again, I know what I want. Give us some pre, not like after Palpatine, but before.
Nothing relating to Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yes, nothing to do with that. Give us a brand new storyline with someone like Darth Bane or someone like that, and just go for it. Just go for it.
The only film we've got from that is Rogue One.
Fucking mint film. That was the best film since
Luke
Empire Strikes Back.
alive and around for it, but he's not in it or mentioned or anything. It's cool.
Yeah.
But it's a great film.
It is.
That's my favourite one since the old ones.
It's the best Disney one.
Fucking mint. It's so good.
I just got Darth Vader in my head again. Thanks,
that
guys.
scene nearly wasn't in it as well. I'm just like, what?
When you watch The Mandalorian season 2,
scenes, mate,
you're in for a treat, mate.
Okay.
Have you seen it? Yeah, go and watch it right now. We'll wait.
Give me about 2 days.
Yes, lad.
It's just so good.
It is good. Gentlemen.
Otherwise, we'd be like, "Oh, this is a spoiler section," and now we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, done.
No, I'll watch it. I'll watch
limbs,
it,
mate.
Limbs in the away end, mate. Lads, shall we move on? So we're all in Star Wars. Let's go, gentlemen. I've been scraping the bottom of the barrel today because it's Christmas Eve, right? Yeah, and
yes,
that's happening. It's all very quiet. So I was going to start by saying that the Epic Games free game today is one of the Metro games. Give me a second.
Yes, it is Metro Redux 2033.
Dan's ahead of me. Where are we now?
I'll get that now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Metro Redux 2033. Have you played that game, Dan?
Yep.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I like the Metro games.
Why
I think they're
yes.
I think, to a degree, I'd actually say they're better than Fallout, personally, in my experiences.
Well, I'm not a Fallout guy, so I can't shout at you, but I'm sure someone somewhere shouting at you.
Yeah,
shouting
probably.
at the screen.
Yeah, the thing with Fallout is it's very... It's too big, in a way. The ideas that they put out, it just...
I'm not a fan of Fallout.
Why?
Whilst this is also a post-apocalyptic game, but it's linear, so it's more like a story-driven game, and I think it just makes it better for it.
Yeah. I'll probably get it. I probably won't play it for ages, but
yeah, you're gonna get it anyway because it's free.
Exactly. Jam, you've downloaded it yet?
Done.
Cheers,
no,
mate.
I've added it. I'm not downloading it.
Have you added it to your library?
Added right now.
Good lad. Lads. Question. Speaking of niche things, Cyberpunk 2077. We heard of this game?
No.
No. Well, I mean, have you ever seen a bigger fall from grace than CD Projekt Red this week? In your life?
Well, I know it's going to affect you more because you've always held them like up here.
Yeah, I feel. I mean,
yes, I know of one.
Go on.
Thing bigger. Video game crash.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Well, video games are bigger now, aren't they? But
yeah.
I mean, I'm not playing on base PS4, thank God. But I got nothing. I genuinely got nothing.
They don't have a rock or a high place at the moment for console. They have no excuses.
There is zero excuse.
No man's land getting shot at from every angle, mate. And they deserve it, to be honest.
It'd be easier if it came with the warning saying don't play on base PS1 or PS4.
Don't release that version. Just release the PC version for now. If you have to bring it out.
I would go and say this is probably worse than No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
overall, because
at least No Man's Sky was playable.
On the Sky, Fallout 76.
Yeah, exactly. It had a few bugs, but it was an indie studio with some big ideas that couldn't execute it because they didn't have the
sorry
staff.
for them. I mean, they lied and they deserve what they got, but they fixed it now, and fair play to them. But Sony just sort of threw them out in the wild and went, yeah, let's sort that out. And it's like, we can't do what you're wanting us to do. But anyway, now, Microsoft have jumped on the whole refund Shazam, whatever it is. Do you know what I'm saying?
Shocked, is it?
No. So that's Sony and Microsoft now on the refund bandwagon. Now, 2 minutes after we went offline on Thursday, I think I texted Jam straight away. I said, they do it. I was fucking seething, mate. Sony, actually, you may have heard this by now, probably have. They've pulled it from PSN, which is just completely. Like, I don't know if you've ever tried to get a digital refund from these companies, but it isn't easy to do. Like on Steam, you got the 3 hour, is it 2 hour or 3 hour thing, Jam? I'm not sure.
I don't know, Dan.
It's 2 hours.
2 hours,
2
yeah.
hours on Steam, yeah.
But with Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, it's very fucking annoying if you want a digital refund. Which is why they always won't, and it's just a pain in the fucking backside. But the fact that they're going all in saying, do you want your money back? Just... and Sony pulling it from the store. What?
Yeah. I will also say even Curry's are offering refunds.
Curry's, Best Buy.
That's how bad it is at the moment for console.
Is fucking outrageous.
Another win for physical copies, right?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair. Although they are going away. Sorry, Jam.
Yeah, I know.
Gentlemen, do you know what else happened? There are some investors who are not happy, as you can imagine, with all these refunds going on. They're leaking money left, right, and centre, as you can imagine, with the shares of CD Projekt going down.
Is it a lawsuit they might be?
They are a class action lawsuit. I'm not a fucking solicitor. I don't know what that means. I assume it's in trouble. But they're saying that what we said last week, how they withheld footage of the console version. They didn't give out review copies. They said they made reviewers sign NDAs and say, don't show your footage, show our pristine footage on big beefy computers, which runs fine.
Yeah.
Like, it runs out for me.
It's a shithouse move to do.
It's horrible.
And they deserve all that they're getting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know people like to moan, but I think this is. I'm not with the abuse of the developers, because I don't think it's the developers that have done this. It's upper management who have just gone, oh yeah, we want. It's getting on a bit now. It's been 8 years or whatever.
I read an article apparently that some of the ground troops for the game were
yes.
Have you seen about angry about them releasing it?
Yes, I knew there was an article I missed. I watched
meetings and stuff like that, but they were venting their opinions and stuff like that. But obviously, they just got overrun or whatever.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to find this article. Give me 2 seconds. Found it. Thank you. I knew there was one I missed. Thank you. You saved the show. No,
Save the day.
Alex Calvin from VG247 says CD Projekt staff furious at bosses over Cyberpunk 2077 launch. Apparently, they had like a meeting thing. They all sat around, and one of the people, where are we now? He said to the bosses something about, I can't remember the quote, and I'm fuming because I can't remember it, and it's not on this article. Give me a second, please. But the bosses were obviously fuming. The bosses obviously didn't find it funny, and obviously because they're fucking Bellons and they deserve what they get. But with it being like give me a second to talk about Cyberpunk for a second. Do you like it? Being indulged, do you think?
I don't know what's going on with it. I have no idea what's going on with it. I'm not saying I don't like it. It's actually really cool. I like the whole aesthetic of it and stuff like that. But it's just a lot of information really quickly in a game. It
did feel a bit.
And to be fair, I think they could have. I can't say for it because I haven't finished it. But if the story's 20-25 hours long, they should introduce some of the mechanics as you go on a bit further in and things like that, rather than here's every single one of your mechanics.
Like, can you imagine if a Metroidvania just said, "Yeah, I'll have to go mental"? You'd be like, because part of the fun is slowly. I mean, the upgrades are quite nice, but like part of the fun is slowly learning new skills and. Like Dan was saying earlier about Jedi Fallen Order, that's what that game does really well, where it just the skill tree is quite nice, and you can you double jump in that game? I can't remember.
You eventually,
but yeah. So eventually you can double jump and you can your hits get stronger and etc. Do you know what I'm saying? I really can't find this quote, and it's fucking doom, mate. It was genius, mate.
If these the investors and that actually take action against CD Projekt Red,
fucked, mate.
I don't want them to. I don't want them to be slapping up a close sign on their door saying that's it. CD Projekt Red have done.
No, I don't wish that on anybody, but
I don't want that.
They deserve
they just need to
Netbirds in the house where we're
how shit they are.
Yeah, it's really shitty, and they've been held at such a high regard prior to this as well, especially with The Witcher 3, because in my opinion,
there's been a lot of hype
rolling off the popularity of one game, but that's just my opinion. But because Witcher 1 and 2 were nowhere. 2 was alright. 1 and 2 were nowhere near the quality of 3. But I can't find this quote and it's pissing me off. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. That you can't find a quote.
No. But that being said,
I don't know. I think they're just dickheads.
No, dickheads. That being said, how many copies do you think it sold? Have you had a look?
Billion. I think it was 8 million before
13
launch.
million they announced today.
13.
13 million.
I don't know how many refunds.
That is including refunds though, so I'm not sure. Is it the greyest of grey areas? Mum's written something on a post-it note and stuck it down, and I don't understand what she's done.
Nick, how long have you put into Cyberpunk so far?
Nick.
I know you finished it once.
Earth to Net, is he there?
50 hours.
50, okay.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
The amount of time it's been out, that's impressive.
Yeah, especially with, like I said, especially with Sony pulling it from the store.
Well, next got it on PC, I haven't got that problem, has it?
Yeah, we got it. because we're normal people. When it's like, I just feel shortchanged is the word.
Yeah.
And I'm not even getting the bugs. I'm not getting the lion's share of the bugs, I'd say, because I'm PC. It's not too bad. We're
like that percentage of people that won't have that major issues, but
it's still rubbing me the wrong way a bit. I can't find.
That's not bad, Nick. 3 bugs. I was speaking to Sophie before, and she ran into a bug that she had to scan something to progress in the story, but it wasn't there. It glitched, as in like it wasn't appearing.
Yeah, I think
so she had to go back, restart till it appeared.
The one at work was saying that. She was saying that she'd been on it, but she'd done that. It's a schoolboy error of only having one save in a big RPG, which is, do you know what I mean, treading thin ice. And saying that it glitched and she couldn't do what she wanted to do, but she had to go back a few auto saves and it was still there. So she's quite kind of worried that it's not going to fix.
No, I couldn't do that.
I've been hearing loads of stuff like that, like online. Have you seen the videos, obviously, of people? But yeah, I'll remember this. I said this last week. I'll remember this when we're all wanking over Witcher 4. I'll tell you that now.
It'll just be you, as I said before.
I won't be wanking over it. I'd be trepidatious, mate. There's that word we all love. Trepidatious.
Word of the day.
It was something like you're making a game about a dystopian future that is, run by a big corporation, and you're forcing us to do overtime. And they just sat there and looked. I can't remember the quote. I'm so sorry, but I can't remember the quote. But Daniel.
Yes.
What's your take on this whole Cyberpunk thing? Are we just chilling or what? Or?
I'm just here sitting on the fence.
You don't give a fuck,
do you? I'm one of those people that based on its merits and its pros and its cons, it's a bit like actually they've not done game as a service really. But there's another part of me which says the game looks kind of good.
It looks when it's running fine, it looks phenomenal, and all the characters are great, and the world's populated.
Just an FYI. Oh, it stopped now. Never mind. Carry on. This stream was a slideshow.
Oh right. Why?
I was about to say that, to be fair. I was just looking and it did seem a bit buggy.
I've got it 2 screens here, just to make sure. But it's fine now. We're back to normal.
Okay.
Cool.
Daniel.
Yes. It's one of those things where you just sit and you admire the memes, the stuff that comes out of it. And yeah, I just hope I do in a way hope they fix things, but I don't think they'll actually ever fix their reputation, unfortunately, for Project Red, because they've pissed a hell of a lot of people off.
Yeah.
You included.
I think it'll take time.
It didn't even affect me that much, and I still feel a bit disappointed is the word I use. Sore, disappointed.
Yeah. There's lying to you, and then there's taking your money and selling you shit.
It's fraud in a way. It is.
It's like it's almost. I'm using it. Baldur's Gate is probably actually more. A better running game, but it's a bit like that. It's like grabbing an alpha and putting £60 on it, and then giving you the game as you get the money. And I don't like that. I think it's wrong.
Oh, fuck 'em, man. Yeah, they've got a lot of ass kissing to do. You know me, gentlemen, I ain't a corporate bootlicking shill, mate. I ain't fucking having it.
Like people kissing your ass. So
yes,
I'm with Nick on this one. I personally think that they should have actually said, right, we're not going to do the console versions. We'll release the PC version first, because that's the one that's completed, and then we'll do a cycle of the consoles and the next gen.
I agree.
I think that been a much better option for them.
Well, come here.
You wanted that wedge, mate. And their stock dropped 43%, by the way.
Yeah, so yes,
43%.
Game, but they're losing this money hand.
So
hand
imagine
and fist.
an investor. He's got, I don't know, £1 million invested in CD Projekt Red. Now his £1 million turns into 43% less. So you should be 600 grand. He's not fucking happy.
Yeah.
Right? He'd be, well, I should say they will be seething.
Yes.
But more on that. I'm sure it will develop over the new year and over the coming week or 3. But more on that as it comes out. Gentlemen, one
thing to add though, on this, the resurrection of like No Man's Sky, even though it would be a bit comparable to them trying to fix Cyberpunk, No Man's Sky is one of them like never-ending games.
Yeah. I mean,
so
people still
they
play
had
Skyrim.
time and they could add to it and do it over time because it's just an explorer game. But I mean, Cyberpunk, if you finished it with your 3 different classes or whatever,
7 endings, I think there is. I believe.
Yeah, but is there?
I think there's 7 endings. That being said, but
there's more of an end to that than
yeah. I mean, just for the record, I think it's going to be fine. Eventually, be fine, but at what cost? How much are these developers going to have to crunch? Etc. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, before we move on, anything to add?
all the parents getting it for their kids for Christmas.
In it.
Yeah.
In it. Gentlemen. Now, next, a studio close to mine and Jam's heart. Very close. Right. Dan, are you familiar with Housemarque and their games?
I can't say I am, no.
You played Resogun, Super Stardust, Next Machina, Matterfall, Alienation, Dead Nation. Ring any bells?
No, they ring bells, but I haven't played any of them.
Yeah, Masters of the Twin Stick arcade shooter, and I'm still a bit heartbroken that they're not going down that route anymore. But, and there is a but, gentlemen.
It might be a light at the end of the tunnel.
There is a light. However, they do the Housecast thing. It's like a update on what's going on. The new game's called Returnal. You've probably seen it at the PlayStation show. With that lady, which is running around like a madhead shooting nonsense. Now they've released new footage of this game. It's a 11-minute video. Let me just scrub through it. Give me 2 secs. New footage looks fast paced. I'm all in. Right. However, this game is down on the PSN store for 70 notes. Now, Jam, as a lover of all things fast-paced and arcade and shooting and all that stuff, how does that... Would you... Are you going to get this for 70 quid?
My opinion has changed.
Yeah?
Like
Harry Kruger, all hail Harry Kruger.
When you last asked me last week, it's like, it's a leap of faith for 70 quid for something where their games were used to cost 20.
No,
but
can I just interject? Sorry, mate. When I was moaning about the price, I wasn't moaning that it was a full price game. I was moaning that it was 70 quid. Carry on.
Yeah, but since seeing the gameplay,
it was sick.
I'm like, yeah. You can look at that. If you didn't tell me that was made by Housemarque,
I just told you.
That looks like it's made by Housemarque. You could tell, but it just looks great. I can't wait for that game.
I can't
10 days
wait.
before my birthday that comes out.
Yes, it does. I'm not getting it for your birthday because it's 70 notes.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Buy me 2 copies.
I'll buy it. And you're talking to a person who spent... I have 3 copies of Next Machina. The not last game before. One of them was a special edition with a
limited run game, wasn't it?
Yeah. That didn't cost... That wasn't cheap as well, so shush. Now, the question, gentlemen, with this being a, we'll say, mid... I don't want to be disrespectful because I fucking love Housemarque, but they're not Naughty Dog or Sucker Punch, do you know what I mean? They are a level... Not in quality, in...
Yeah, lesser known.
Bigness. Lesser known. Thank you. Yeah. are they sending this game out to die for 70 notes?
Probably.
Because I'm probably going to get it day one.
I'm getting it day one.
Yeah, you're going to get it day one.
But people that haven't heard of it, they might want to entice people into their,
which I believe is the point of these videos, because I've seen people wake up on Twitter and say, "Oh, actually, this game looks pretty cool."
I'd be cool. I mean, I said this a few casual reports ago. For games like this and this new next gen stuff, they should drop demos.
Yeah,
they should just drop pre-release demos.
Mm-hmm. Pre-build, buzzing.
Yeah,
Daniel, go on.
I was just going to update that Man City are winning.
Man City
just
are
to
winning.
piss Jam off.
Breaking news: Man City are winning. Arsenal still shite. Yeah, PS5 exclusive. Now, is it going to come to PC? Probably not.
Maybe. Who knows? I mean,
there's no Resogun on PC.
No,
but that's made by Sony when it was backed by Sony.
Yeah.
It depends if this one's been fully backed in it.
Outlands on PC. I think that's it.
Alienation's not on PC, is it?
No.
Nor is
Dead Nation's not either, no. But yeah.
Matterfall's not on PC.
No, fucking Matterfall. It's good, but it's weird. You know what I mean when you play it. Daniel.
Yes.
Are you interested in this? Were you interested in this, and are you now after seeing the footage?
Yeah.
You're not going to pay 70 quid for it, though, are you?
It looks pretty sick. It does look pretty sick, to be fair.
But you're not paying 70 quid for it, though, are you?
No, well, I don't own a PS5, so it doesn't really matter.
If you owned a PS5...
I'd be buzzing if there is like an arcadey mode in it.
There's probably point scoring time of trial, attacky thing.
Yeah,
there must be. I hope there is, because they're just so good.
Homage to what they used to be. That'd be cool.
That arc, I still have nightmares about that arc. Come on. When it's like, arcade is dead, long live arcade. I'm like, no, mate, don't do it. I get it, because the games don't sell, but do you know what I mean?
Talking of like the full price games, at least we're getting Destruction All Stars next.
Yeah, that's
a month away. This time next month, we'll be like Destruction All Stars soon.
PS Plus as well.
70 quid, we got it. Yeah. That's one of the games
move. Like, I'm not saying Rocket League won't be as popular as it is now if it wasn't for PSN, but it was the boost it needed to get there quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have bought it straight away if it wasn't on PSN.
The sales of the original Rocket League, the super acrobatic rocket powered cars, went up when that was released as well. I think it was on like a $5 at the time, but
yeah, must have been. Oh, chilling. Anyway, gentlemen,
Nick, you'll sit there and enjoy our slideshows.
Yes, this is the Cyberpunk 2077 edition of the Casual Report PS4 version. So we'll deal with it.
We're putting the glitches in on purpose.
Deal with it, gentlemen. Ever played Among Us? You're both liars. I know you played it because I played it with you. Technically, Landon Wright from Gaming Vault. Now listen to me, gentlemen. If Landon Wright
is that one on there?
Yeah. Say you gimp. Says this is my jolly face. I wanted the one that says I find your lack of cheer disturbing, but I can't find it under my bed, so I'm fuming. So I had to play this one. Now, if Landon Wright doesn't have a gaming blog called Landon Wrights, I'll be very disappointed. You can have that one, Landon, mate. But
just credit you.
Yeah. But Among Us had around 500 million active players in November 2020, which means it was pretty much the most popular game of all time.
500 million.
500 million players, which is
that's mental. It's the mobile influence, though, isn't it?
The mobile, and it's on Switch now and everything. But was it on Switch last month? It wasn't, was it? That was this month.
It's like a week ago or so.
Yeah, ignore me. I'm talking shit for a change.
Which might go.
So research firm Superdata showed that the game had roughly 500 million active users in November.
Who's it?
I was just bringing it to the table. That's a fucking lot of people, mate. Do we like Among Us? I quite like Among Us, to be fair.
It's boring with on your own, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, like I said, I think I said this before, but I won't play it on my own. I need everyone with me and we just talk shit to people.
Bear with me a moment. I'm just releasing my dog into the garden. Well, Steph will. I'll come straight back.
Yeah, me and Dan are going to chat.
I can't hear you, but carry on.
I never liked that John review, mate. Willow's in the house.
Hello, Willow.
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, mate. Do you know what I mean?
It is adorable.
Yeah, man. But,
Nah.
for fuck's sake, Daniel,
Yes.
Flight Simulator. Getting an update.
Flight Simulator.
Getting an update, mate. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I'm so sorry, mate. Mitchell Clark from The Verge writes, basically, it's getting a VR mode. Does that entice you, mate? Does that
Ever so
something you wanna
slightly,
try?
yes.
I want to try that. That'd be cool. Sit in the plane, just chilling, flying over South America.
Yeah,
excellent.
as you're flying over something in VR.
Yeah, there's a shot here. Like it would.
That looks that pretty as well.
Yeah.
Flight Simulator is just
There's
balls
a shot
deep.
here as well.
Pretty.
Imagine being just chilling in VR there, just looking down at that. That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah.
And probably not something you'd be able to do in real life with fly a plane because it'll take years of practice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the beauty of Flight Simulator. Jam, you got Flight Simulator,
Yeah.
haven't you? You played it.
No, I've uninstalled it.
You played it though, right?
Yeah, I do want to actually play it eventually, but I want a flight stick.
Do me a favour.
That's not an excuse to get one for Squadrons either.
Get a flight stick. You got a VR. You got a PSVR.
I'll wait till the what's it calms down.
Yeah.
The
then we're
sales of
chilling.
the flight sticks calm down and the prices go down, and I'll buy
Yeah.
one.
Is some flight simulator and VR something you quite fancy or what?
Yeah. Me.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool.
It would be cool, mate.
But I haven't got a PC VR.
Yeah, you have.
I'll get the Vive, the
I ain't
Quest
got
2,
room for
whatever
that
it
shit,
is.
mate. You know what I mean? But who knows? But that sounds cool. Last thing today, really scraping the bottom of the barrel now. I just wanted to show off the hair physics in the new FIFA because I think they look really good. Have you seen these?
I'm not seeing it. Is it the FIFA that's been released now for next gen or next gen?
FIFA 21, is that the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They've just released it for next gen.
I have
now,
no
I think.
idea, mate.
I don't care. It's FIFA.
Frostbite Engine's new.
I've not seen the hair.
Digital Foundry video, by the way. So on the right is the Xbox Series X. You probably can't see because it's probably fucking a slide.
bloody hell,
Often
yeah.
is the camera so close to their face?
Look at that. Look at the hair.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Don't make the games any better, but that's some nice looking hair. Now imagine that in the next Fallen Order game with Cal's hair throwing around.
Well, that's actually really cool.
Imagine
That does
having
look
hair.
really cool.
You know what I mean?
I just think how Edison
Imagine.
Cavani doesn't look like Edison Cavani though.
Next got the new FIFA. It's his favourite game.
He loves it, mate. Necker Villa fan or West Brom or Birmingham.
I don't know. I
It's
don't
one of
think
them
he
three,
likes
innit? Or do you not like football? You're
I don't
joking.
think he likes footy at all.
Okay, no worries. We'll move on.
It's just the area where he's from. There's no
Gentlemen,
good team.
that's all I have.
Dudley.
Dudley.
Good call. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, footy stresses me out. It's alright now because I haven't been fucking smashing it, but in a few weeks, when we're on a
you feel.
bit of a bad run. What do you mean? Know how I feel? Don't cry.
Don't
Start
worry.
crying now because you lost a few games, mate.
A few games is like
Yeah, a few
78,000.
games, gentlemen. That's all I
3-1
have.
now.
That is all I have, by the way, because to be fair, we got mileage out of that. To be fair,
And we started late anyway.
we did. What's next? I can't remember what's next. Give me a second. Unpopular opinions, anything like that? We got anything to talk about?
No.
Ready for Christmas? Anything? He's chilling or
Christmas. Going to my mum's
in that bubble, mate?
in the
I'll
bubble.
fucking crash into Boris. I will, mate.
Well, I'm doing it legally. We're allowed 6 people to 3 households.
Fuck knows. All I know is people in tier 4 are livid. Livid. Seen the meme of
They're living
have
or
you-
leaving tier
yeah.
4.
Both. Have you seen the meme of Boris Johnson? Is that Chris Ray? Yeah, bag shit.
Oh, Chris
Bad
Rea,
news, mate.
yeah.
Fucking funny, mate.
See, Chris Rea actually tweeted out, it's a good thing I didn't put fuel in the car.
What a legend, mate.
I'm actually surprised he hasn't created "Staying Home for Christmas."
Why hasn't he done
He
that?
could do and probably rake it in again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably would actually.
Oh, why? Dan, do you have a wait up to Christmas, mate? You chilling, or
Going over to Mary's mum's.
legally?
I'm off to go see my mum. In the morning.
Morning.
Oh, really?
Stupid.
Fuming. And then we're gonna go visit Mary's mum afterwards.
Cool, man. That's cool. I'm just chilling. I mean,
Chilling. Just with your mum.
no.
Eating that food.
Mary's fuming, by the way. Mary, why are you fuming?
What's wrong, Mary?
Because you took the piss out of Dan. Dan, Jam, any unpopular opinions, anything before Jam? Have you got a forgotten gem? Please tell me you have.
Was it my turn?
Do you not have one? Because I can think of one quick.
I've got one.
I haven't played it though, but do you know what I mean?
You haven't played it.
I kind of have.
I'll pass the torch then if you already got
Right,
it.
I don't have it, but because it's that time of year.
You had one last week. I want to do mine.
Yeah, I thought mine. Hang on. I thought mine was last week.
Mine was last week because I did Street Racer.
Yeah, I did Street Racer.
Did you do one after Street Racer? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's Dan now, right?
Yeah, assume you Gimp, but
It is, but obviously he did his last week.
Go
So
on, Daniel, I'll let you go.
Well, mine's easy.
I know.
Gex.
Yeah. Which one? The PS1 one?
Yes, the PlayStation version of Gex.
And a Gecko, right?
Yeah, Enter the Gecko.
Enter
Just have a
the Gecko.
poster of him in a stormtrooper outfit.
Absolutely spot on. Spot on, game.
JT, you started it.
Jimmy Savile advert for some reason on my computer. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, that's really stressing me out. Right, Daniel, why did you like this game?
Because at the time it was a little bit light-hearted and a little bit sort of fun, if you know what I mean. It was a mismatch of like James Bond, bit Crash Bandicoot-esque.
Yeah, it's like the Mario 64 Banjo-Kazooie kind of deal.
Yeah, the platformer vibes, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
Bring back
It's like
Gex,
3D
mate.
Frogger.
3D Frogger. Kind of,
Yeah.
but not really.
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
And it was just fun. It was a fun game to play around with, and yeah, there's not much more to say about it. I mean, did either of you play it?
I played it. It was good.
No, I didn't actually ever play it.
Why? Sorry, guys, it's an
I
advert.
had a poster of it, but I didn't play it.
What was your opinion, Jack?
Oh, it's good. I liked it.
Yeah, as you,
I can't
it's just
remember
one
it.
of those games that you just say, actually, yeah,
Good.
quite
I don't
quite a
think
fun little game.
I don't think it was quite up there with Mario and Banjo-Kazooie and all them, but it's still
No,
pretty decent, mate, for what it was at the time.
yeah, exactly.
I said, can you? That does me head in. Can you play it anywhere? Let me have a look.
I think it would just.
You have to get it on. Is that N64, Windows, PlayStation, PS3 via the PlayStation backwards thing, PS Vita via the same thing, and Game Boy.
Yeah.
But not on Steam, I don't think. So
No. So you'd have to go and dig up an old disk drive and buy it for Windows, or go down the
E-word route.
the E-word route that we don't like.
We don't say that.
Don't say that word on this show.
We don't. Gentlemen, it's time for the quiz. All these songs are, I want to say Christmas themed, but they're more snow themed.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
So, gentlemen, 5 songs. Next got a title, if he's still there. Next got a title to defend.
He's playing Valorant with
It's gone,
He's going to be straight back in here defending that title. Do you know what I'm saying? Where are we now? Gentlemen, name the game, please. Thank you. Wait there. Give me a second.
Name of the game, not franchise. If it's a franchise.
We'll try game first, but if you can't,
Okay.
then I'll accept the franchise.
Okay.
If it's too loud, let me know.
Need to refresh my stream.
Refresh that stream, mate.
I've got it.
Two 2014, I think.
I think I know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Shoot, no.
I don't know then. Yeah, it sounds like it. It must be. Maybe.
Dan, do you have any idea?
I've got a guess myself, but
Who wants it?
Jam, you go first.
I won't say what it is. I'll just say what console I think it came out on.
One.
Wii U.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Yeah. Correct, mate. Dan, was that what you were going to say?
No, mine was.
Never mind.
Rayman. Mine were Rayman. Origins, I think it was. Or
Good shout. Name the game, please. Cheers, mate. Never get this one. I'm sorry, you'll never get this one. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I won't get this one, to be fair. I'm cheating a bit.
what's the?
It released America 93, PAL Territories 94. It's a fighting game. It's a series, apparently. Is it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Well, one was cancelled. 5 games. You're both out. I wouldn't get this.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm gonna take one guess
Not
because I've got a name in my head and I don't. Clock Tower.
It's not Clock Tower, unfortunately. Gentlemen, it's a Clay Fighter.
Whatever.
You ready? Next one. What game is it?
Is it waiting for the truth?
It's 2001.
It's a fighting game.
Puzzle, I think. Closely. Well, Wikipedia calls it arcade platform. That probably sounds about right.
This is PS2 GameCube era.
GameCube. Well, not PS. I got ported. Give me a second. It's not Rayman. No, but good shout. GameCube exclusive, this one.
Eternal Darkness.
No.
I don't think so. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
Close, but no.
Come on.
Indeed, mate.
Space Channel 5.
You're close again-ish. Sega game. Not that one.
Or I can't remember the name.
Maybe fuming.
You're saying it's like a platformer,
Action
puzzle platformer.
It's kind of, it's weird. A hint of puzzle in there as well, I think. I would have thought.
I've got a game in my head and I just can't think of the name for it.
What does the cover look like?
Rocket. Not Rocket Knight. No. Good guess. Reminiscent of Marble Madness. A little bit.
Oh, I know what it is.
No,
I
we
think. Is it Monkey Ball?
More please.
Super Monkey Ball.
Yes. It is Super Monkey Ball.
That was first.
Is that the game you had in your head, Dan?
Yes, it was actually. Yeah.
Fuming!
I'm so angry. I couldn't think of it. I've got it on PS2
Need to stop
somewhere.
thinking of snow stuff.
Yeah. Next. Bishop's favourite game.
Binding of Isaac.
No.
Elden Ring.
Well, you said Bishop's favourite game.
They're being sarcastic. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh! Oh!
Is it
I think I know.
is it MHGU?
No, boiling.
Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate.
Boiling hot.
Ah! I know what it is.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
The Monster Hunter Iceborne.
Boiling. I can't give you that one.
Monster Hunter World?
Yes. Iceborne.
You said, see, because you said it was snow themed and shit, I just skipped to Iceborne.
I should have done Iceborne, to be fair, but apparently it's a Winter Starfest theme. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Ah, right, fair enough. So it's still on theme.
Yeah. Next, Dan, you just want to draw a level and give me a headache. Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
$20.50. Oh, let me check. $3.13. Fucking hell.
Sounds familiar, but
I think I've got a guess of some sort.
Go on.
Ukulele?
No.
that's a good guess, actually.
In the right area. It's obviously, you know, what kind of game it is by listening to it.
It's not, oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's not that, shit. Super Lucky's Tale?
No. It isn't. You're on the right line. 2013.
Multi-platform?
No. Well, I'll give you a clue. Next year, it technically will be. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, lad. You know what I mean? Shoot though, to be fair.
Is that from... No, this isn't from that.
It might be.
Scott Pilgrim versus the
No.
World. No.
Soon, to be fair. Probably the biggest franchise in the world.
Pokemon.
The other one.
Mario.
It might be a Mario game.
But... Super Mario... It's... Fuck, what's it called? 3D World.
Boom! Daniel, slipping on that, mate. Well done, Jam. You were jammy. That about wraps up the show, guys. Thanks for joining me again. Possibly not. Don't hold out on a casual report for Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'll probably be busy anyway.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty busy. But
Yeah.
if we don't have on Christmas Eve, we wish you all Merry Christmas, obviously.
Good Christmas, everybody.
Stay safe and all
Have
that.
a good Christmas.
Have a few beers for me. We'll be back. Definitely. Thursday's pushing it, I think. But
Thursday's New Year's Eve.
No, fucking next Tuesday. This Thursday. I don't think we can make it happen.
You mean next Tuesday?
Next
we'll be here.
Tuesday.
I think I'm working all day on next Tuesday as
I'll
well.
be here
Anyway.
probably anyway.
Definitely be at least me and Jam. Probably.
Yeah.
Possibly.
And then
I'm
it's New
working
Year's
on
Eve.
fuming, I just remembered. And then New Year's Eve, probably not, but we'll see. And then obviously, like, then New Year, when we're in the New Year.
And then we'll be in lockdown 3.
Lockdown 3 because our government are a bunch of charlatans who don't know what the fuck they're doing. But this isn't a government podcast either, so whatever. Gentlemen, again, thank you. Everyone watching on YouTube, thank you. Like, subscribe, peace, all that shit. You know what I mean? Tell us what you think about Star Wars, for one.
Tremendous, of course.
Oh my. Quickly as well, January 5th, we're doing a Game of the Generation. Join in if you like, tweet Casual Report on Twitter. If you want to be in the algorithm and tip the scales, if you will. If you've got a game that you feel needs to be recognised over the last generation, let us know what it is. Wii U console to PS4 at the end of PS4 life has to be on one of those consoles, but it can be cross-gen.
Not PC.
So, not a PC exclusive.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, so Nier, for example, is on console and PC. Whereas I can't think of a PC exclusive game, so I'm not going to bother thinking of one. You know what I'm saying? But how many PC exclusives are...
Yeah,
Conversation
exactly.
for another time. Yeah, tweet us. I'll add it to the algorithm and we can have a chat. That's on the 5th of January, because I know that's going to be a quiet day as well. Because it'll be New Year, no one's going to be doing anything, so we'll be chilling.
Everyone will be hanging still.
We'll be hanging out of our arses, mate.
With their food babies and stuff.
Oh, yeah, mate. Can't wait.
Indeed.
Can't wait. Anyway, thank you for joining. Have a nice Christmas. And me and Jan will see you on Tuesday. I'm not sure about Daniel. He's chilling, but keep it casual, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
and a Happy New
peace.
Year and all that shit. We'll see you later.